Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are new here, please make sure that you subscribe. Please like this video and also leave a comment in the comment section down below. So guys, today I'm doing a story time. Yes, I was scammed. I really don't believe it, hey? But Kesana, these things happened, this thing happened. They happen and it's real, and take it from me. So guys, I was scammed, Kesana, for a job, right? And guys, there were red flags, ne? There were red flags, but like when you are desperate, you feel like your God has finally answered my prayers. Like, girl, you're starting to calculate now from your salary. So I applied for this via Indeed. And I'm not saying Indeed advertises scam jobs, guys. I've also got jobs via Indeed and they were legit, right? Indeed does not advertise fake jobs. It's just it depends on the company, man, on what they do, It's not a fault here. Indeed is just there. It's just there to advertise. So Kesana, I applied today in the morning. Later, I get a call. I get a first suspicion. The number was not on a Truecaller. I have a Truecaller on my phone, but the number was not on Truecaller. It was those 087 numbers. Yeah? I tried to check the number on Truecaller. I don't get the number. But Kesana, I got a call and then they invited me to an interview the same day that I applied. First red flag, Kesana. But no, I got a job, Mosi. It was a call center job. One thing I can tell you guys, one thing about Johannesburg CBD, stay away from Johannesburg CBD. Ngisho noma ngabe ungabe desperate kangakanani, unless mhlambe you get a job in the retail sector, maybe spa mhlambe CBD, Shoprite CBD, mhlambe ama-restaurants, mhlambe McDonald's CBD, Johannesburg CBD, yabona. But if it says it's a company, what? If they say promotions, what? Run, and never look back, guys, run. So for me, it was a call center job. There's this other call center that I'm not going to mention their name. I don't want them to sue me. Yabon, for defamation of character, because I know there are people who are still working them. It's next to Carlton Center. I was like, okay, like this is a win for me. The company is next to Carlton Center. There's a taxi that goes there, so I will just take one taxi. Like, I won't waste my money on transport. It's just 25 and it takes you to Carlton Center. So the following day I go to the interview, guys. I go to the interview the following day, all dressed informally, like, So guess when I got there, like, there are already people there. I was late, time management. I get in there, okay, they are interviewing people one by one, but the office, like, there's a glass there and then there's a door, so you can see someone when they are interviewing them there. Another red flag, we have already mentioned red flag number 1. Red flag number 2. No. Red flag number 1, the number is not on Truecaller. Red flag number 2, they replied same day. Guys, red flag number 3, the office was too small. The office was too small, like, it's just a good interview, so there's a lot of us there, like, like, the office is too small. They don't even have chairs for us to sit in there, so, like, some people are just standing, others are sitting down. Even the office where they are conducting the interviews is too small, like, there are 3 people in there. Maybe it's still a new company, but let me just give them a chance. Another red flag, there were no posters, there were no nothing, like, in the wall. When you go to some companies, right, you would get there, there is a poster, welcome to Warawara, and then they also write the things that they are dealing with. Maybe they are a collections company, it's a call center, it's a what. There was nothing in there, we were just there standing outside the office and asking each other, like, what's the name of this company, another red flag, I guess. So people get interviewed, and then when they come from when they come outside of the of the office, people are so mad. They're like, they're not telling us anything, So there was some small office there. It's a small thing, like a passage. I tried to peep in there with, like, let me go over this side there. But why is this office so small? So when I covered, guys, it's something like a passage. I want like a passage, but not those small passages. But the way like as a passage. And there are tables, most call center, if you've been to a call center, there's this one thing, and then it's separated, guys. The separation, it's a small separation. When you are sitting there, there is nothing that you can do, and because it's so small, like, so hot, there are no windows even. I was like, no, man. They did mention Shem. They are still developing, and don't let me give them a chance. So when it's my time to get interviewed and people are still coming in, guys, another red flag. They were like, okay, because there's a lot of people who are coming in now, we are going to start interviewing you guys. So I'm like, okay, they go in, they call me, and then I go in with this other girl. They're asking her questions, they're asking me questions, asking her. As I'm glad I didn't go back there. They're asking her questions, asking me questions. Yazin, and then Kesana, they say, yeah, this job is commission based. I was like, what? But you guys go in on Indeed, you said you guys it's 10,000 basic plus commission. Another red flag, guys. Call centers, they don't pay you 10,000 for lead warming. They don't pay you that much. I was like, no, but the advert said that you guys are paying 10,000, and they were like, yes, you can make up to 10,000 with your commission, but this job is commission based. But if you attend without being absent, we give you 1,000 extra for your transport, and I've never worked in a commission based setting before, and I was like, you know what, let me try it. So if you agree, they ask you on that same spot, like, do you take the job since it's commission based or not? So you are not there to be interviewed, you are there to be asked, do you take this job or not? They do not base your interview on what you have said. So I'm like, yes, I'm taking the job. And they were like, you are starting training today now. First of all, I don't even have iskaftin, guys. I don't have any lunchbox. They're like, no, you guys are starting training right now. And then they didn't even continue to conduct the interviews for the people that were outside. That lady just went out and stood there by the door and said, guys, this company is commission based. If you feel like you can't take commission based, then you might as well just leave us in peace. No hard feelings. Thank you so much for coming to us. We don't want to waste your time. And then others they got up and left, and then others like us who were desperate, we continued and stayed. We continued and stayed. Start training. Training yakhona guysini, but they're like, you guys are going to use your own airtime to conduct the calls. First of all, it's commission based. I'm using my own money for transport. Now I'm using my own airtime, meaning that I'll be using my own cell phone. And then they were like, yeah, but your airtime, we are going to replace it month end. Yeah, like I listened to the story. I listened, and I was like, you know what? Second day I didn't go, but okay, I was in communication with some other girl. I was like, you know what? This is a scam. I'm not going. And she said, no, okay, because Sienna, she was not taking any taxi. Like her boyfriend was dropping her off because he works like nearby those places. You know, she said, okay, I'm just gonna continue and see. I will let you know. I was like, yes, please let me know if they are legit. Maybe I might come back. I do not know. But again, Mugel continued and continued. She made her guys commission. It's lead warming. Lead warming is like setting appointments for the real sales people to call you and sell the product, maybe the insurance or the what, you know. Manje laphayana, they say that the commission structure, guys, for each and every appointment that you set, for each and every appointment that you set, you get 20 rand. 20, guys, 20 rand for each and every appointment that you set. 20. Do I look like hey? So Mugel continued. She worked. Shamiana, she worked. Mugel, she worked until month end, and she made her commission, guys. She made her commission. Okay. So according to what she told me, she was supposed to get paid 7.5. Her commission only, and then they still have to give her 1,000 rand for the transport, which makes it 8.5, and then they still have to replace her airtime. Bella, she was using her airtime. Mugel wabantu. Yeah, again, month end. Okay, Lucy, they didn't get paid, and then when they went to the office, they were like, "How? It's a new month. We didn't get paid. What happened?" They were like, "No, midnight. Okay, they continued to get to work on that day. Midnight, dololo imali. She went to work the following day, and she was like, "Guys, our money. We need the money." And they were like, "No, system, don't give us your cell phone number, sizobhadala instant money, guys. As standard like instant money doesn't the maximum is 5,000 for instant money. I included 5,000. Okay, kesana, but have faith, Mosi. Have faith. Like those people are wearing all for mal, man. Have faith. Hi, Mugel waited. Episode out, dololo instant man. The following day she went there, guys. Guess what? The offices were not there. Apparently, these people were renting the offices for just 1 hour. So, they are 1 month. For that month that they worked, so they are a scam, because when now you have provided your services, you have set those appointments. So wayenzela ama-appointment ukuthi okay bazokufonela bathengisa insurance so abantu bavuma, so benzelile kahle imali. And when she went there, she found the offices like locked, so she asked the security is like, no, those people it was only for 1 month. So now they have yesterday they went out with their furniture because the lease has expired. Ngisevekile nisevekile ngabe nigibele ngamali yami nagibela mawufika lapho thola ukuthi kade scam. But I didn't laugh at her like straight there. And I was like, yo, Kela's case, at least you didn't waste any money. Your boyfriend was taking you there. Time, Aisha, guys, be careful when you apply for jobs. If it says Johannesburg CBD, run, Mulifer, run. Don't even look back. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be careful of job scams, guys, and look out for these red flags that I've already mentioned. If it's a company, it seems dodgy, don't even think about giving them a chance. Just run before you waste your money and time. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, comment down below, guys. Have you guys been to scam jobs or maybe scam interviews? Because I know I'm not the only one. You guys have stories to tell. Let us know your story in the comment section down below. I will see you on the next one. Bye.